Dr. Joe Adams here with Calibration Chiropractic, and I want to talk about sympathetic dominance. But to do that, we need to talk about what health actually is defined by. And we know that there's two big aspects to your health, and that is your genetics and the environment that you're in. But the environment you're in is way more important because your environment turns on genes. And what I mean by that is that you can have a genetic coding for type 2 diabetes. And if you were to treat yourself poorly, let's say eat bad foods like lots of sugar and things like that, then you would be more likely to turn on the diabetes, as opposed to if you were not, if you were to eat more of like a paleo type of diet. So what that means is that you have control over your health, and that's really important in understanding what we're going to go over. Now the next thing we need to go over is that your health is composed of three things, and that is your structural, your emotional, and your chemical health. All three of those are what makes you healthy, or balance all three of those, and attention all three of those things. And not merely the absence of disease or symptoms. And what I mean by that is that you can be lacking in one of these areas and still be unhealthy, even though you don't feel anything. And what is sympathetic dominance? Well, now that you know some of the basics, sympathetic dominance is a neurological disorder, or let's say it's a neurological syndrome. And it's not talked about a lot, but you have a nervous system that regulates your body at all times. And that control system, especially the one that you don't think about, which is made of the autonomic nervous system, has two divisions. It has a sympathetic and a parasympathetic. And just think of it as sympathetic is good for when you need to run away from something dangerous. You are in a bad alley and somebody comes around the corner and it looks like this is not somewhere you want to be. Well, that sympathetic nervous system is going to fire and you're going to run away. That's good. Now the parasympathetic nervous system is the one that lets you chill out and heal and relax, and that's good too. But the sympathetic nervous system can be very bad when it's activated for a long time. And that can happen, let's say, if you were in a stressful situation at work, always, where your sympathetic nervous system will be firing in that circumstance. And how this affects your health is it increases your blood pressure, increases your heart rate, inflammation, blood sugar, and your digestion decreases, and your brain alertness increases. So it throws off a lot of basic functions, and it can mess up your hormone system and some of the symptoms you may experience because of all that. Now, what you know that you have sympathetic dominance, or you're in a sympathetic dominant state, is if you have rounded shoulders, sensitivity to light, sensitivity to sound, digestive issues, or just emotional problems. And where we come in this is that we're able to help people who have this going on by going back to the triangle and taking care of their structural health, their emotional health, and their chemical health to help get the sympathetic dominance under control again.